Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Hey, listen, I don't even have nothing to say, man. We going straight into this video. This is crazy.
Fellas, why does it matter how many baby dads a woman have? Why is that your concern? 9 times out of 10, she's been taking care of those children before you, and she'll take care of those children after you. So why do you feel so compelled to judge a woman by the amount of children's fathers she has, as if you don't bounce around from chick to chick to chick? Situations happen. Things happen. Every time you lay down with a woman, there is a great chance you can create a child. So trying to judge a woman based upon the amount of babies dad she has is very immature, and it's child-minded. You know, Wendy's 4 for 4, and that has never stopped me from getting a man. My oldest is in college. I got 2 in high school and 1 in kindergarten. I can do whatever I want, when I want, how I want, and then some. Stop trying to judge a woman because you're bitter.
I didn't know I was bitter. I didn't know I was bitter. I didn't know that. I legit, this is news to me. This is news to me. I didn't know I was bitter. So listen, ladies, you know what? First of all, let me not even start with ladies. Fellas, I don't know if y'all listen like the way I do. Like, you listen for certain words. You listen how people structure their sentences. They listen to how they make themselves the victim, or they make themselves not the person to blame, or they make themselves like, I don't know if y'all listen like that, but that's how I listen with men and women. That's how I listen to people when they talk. All right. So she said, first of all, she said a whole bunch of stuff, and she only said it in a minute, but she said a lot. She said it a lot. One of the first things, let me go with the most recent thing I remember she said, every time you lay down with someone, you have a chance of getting them pregnant. That's true. That's nothing but facts. That is nothing but facts. And it goes back to what I said in so many videos. I can't remember what, but I have so many videos, bro. I can't even. Usually I'll be able to name them and I put the I at the top. I can't even do that. I got like 100 and some videos, bro. I don't know, bro. I legit don't. I said this in one of my videos. I don't know what video I said it. I was like, fellas, I want y'all to be careful who you get pregnant, because once you get her pregnant, it's a wrap. It's no longer about what you want to do. If you want to keep it, no, you can't, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't call the police. You can't call her mama. You can't call. There's nothing you can do about that. If she wants to keep the child, she's going to keep the child, and vice versa. If she wants to get rid of the child and you want to keep the child, there's nothing you can do about that. And this is one of the reasons why, me personally, I don't believe that there is a such thing as equality, especially not just with race, but especially not with sexes, with men and women. I just don't believe it because of that reason. I think that whenever, if it happens, I don't think it's going to happen, but if it was to happen, whenever a man has an equal or at least 50% chance of say, as far as the baby being born or not, then I would say, oh yeah, there's equality between men and women. But until then, it's going to be a no for me. And it's just like Dave Chappelle said. He said it as a joke, but it's a damn truth. I don't know if y'all familiar with Dave Chappelle. Majority of his stand-ups are straight facts, but he makes it funny. He said, if you get a woman pregnant and she wants to keep a child, you shouldn't tell a woman whether she should keep it or not. And that's facts. I agree with that too. There's nothing a man can tell a woman. If you want to keep a child, keep the child. There's nothing I can say or do about that. But then he goes on to say, but if you're forcing him to be a father, he should not have to pay child support. And I agree completely. She said, every time you lay down with a woman, there's a chance that you can get her pregnant. And that's facts. She didn't say anything wrong about that. She didn't say anything wrong about that. The problem that comes into play, in my opinion, the problem that comes into play is where she tries to make it seem like it's just an everyday thing. She's like, oh, things happen. Like, what do you mean things happen? I have four. What she say? I have a Wendy's 4 for 4. Things happen. She said that like it's some goddamn like she had Wendy's. What you mean you got a 4 for 4? What are you talking about? For those that slow, she means 4 children with 4 different dads. That, I'm just saying. She's making it seem like that's the norm. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want, and then some. And then she goes on to say, oh, that's never stopped me from getting a man. Duh. You got 4 different damn daddies, baby daddies I can see. I can see. I've said this all the time. Lady, I'm almost done with the fellas, but ladies, real quick, a man will never look at you and be like, damn, she got kids? I ain't finna sleep with her. Damn, she living at home with her mama? I ain't finna sleep with her. She ain't got a car? I ain't finna sleep with her. She dropped out of high school? I ain't finna sleep with her. A man has never said that. They don't give a damn about what you have, let alone what you bring to the table. I've said this too many times. I've said this way too many damn times, man. I said this way too many times. A man does not care. We don't care, which is one of the reasons I tell, like, especially I tell the ladies all the time, man, like, okay, you have a bachelor's, you have a master's, you have a PhD, like Kevin Samuels said, you got your PhD. Men don't give a damn about that. I have never looked at a woman and said, damn, she fine as hell, man. But she only got a high school diploma. I can't do it. No, bro. I've never said anything like that. Ever. And I'm willing to bet every month, every dollar that's in my damn bank account. It's only like $13, if that. I think it's 10, but whatever. I will bet every dollar in my bank account. No man has ever said anything like that. No man has said anything like that in regards to dating whatever woman he's interested in. Because that's the way it is. That's how it's going to be. Ladies, don't be like her, man. Don't be like her. This is I want to say something else, but I'm not gonna say it because YouTube done flagged me too many damn times. I done got like 2 strikes on YouTube already. Whatever. She's sad. That's what I'm gonna say. She's sad right now. She's sad, and it's the typical shaming tactics. It's the typical, like Kevin Samuels say, sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and it needs to be right. Shaming men, calling them childlike minded. Calling them weak, not strong enough, this, that, and the third, all because they choose not to date women with kids. Listen to what she's saying. And then on top of all of that, trying to deflect. Oh, I got Wendy's 4 for 4, but y'all be walking around here like you don't be bouncing from chick to chick to chick to chick to chick to chick. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with you having 4 damn kids, 4 different guys? Why are you deflecting right now? Because she's trying to win an argument. She's trying to not only convince y'all, the viewers, but convince herself that she's right and she didn't do anything wrong. That's why she goes on to say, I can do whatever I want, however I want, whenever I want. And that still ain't stop me from getting a man. Of course it's not. Because men are going to look at you like a 24-hour Wawa, like a 24-hour 7-Eleven, pull up, do what they got to do, and clear it. Facts. Facts. She's trying to talk herself, basically. This whole TikTok thing was basically her trying to convince herself that she's still good enough. This whole video was just her trying to convince herself and the viewers that she is still good enough. That's what I got from it, in my opinion, I should say. That's what I got from the video. Oh, y'all be bouncing around from chick to chick to chick to chick. The difference is, yes, first of all, number one, she's right again. A lot of the stuff that she said is right, but it's just whatever, deflection. She's right on that point again. She is right. A lot of us guys do bounce around from chick to chick to chick, but the only difference is men like me, I can't speak for every other guy. Men like me, we don't get them damn pregnant. We don't have sex unprotected. Again, I'm speaking about me. I use condoms. We don't sleep around with multiple females and have unprotected sex. Men like me, we don't do stuff like that. When we bounce around from chick to chick to chick to chick and have our little threesomes with different females and all this other stuff, we wrap it up. Some of us pull out with the condom still on. I don't give a damn. I'm trying to make sure. Hey, ain't no such thing as being too cautious. Ain't no such thing as being too careful. That's the difference. But she's gonna sit here and try to make it seem like she's in the right. She's gonna seem like the men is wrong because she's mad and she knows for a fact that she messed up. She knows for a fact that it's over for her. Basically, no man is gonna take her serious. The men that she want, I should say, the men that she want would never take her serious. The men she want would constantly keep calling her 2, 3, and I've had women, not like her, like that have 4 kids. I've had women that have 2 kids from 2 different women, and 3 kids. I said 2 different women, 2 kids from 2 different men, and 3 kids from 3 different men. I never messed with a woman that had. I talked to one girl that had 4 kids, but she had it all from one guy. but I've never messed with a girl that had 4 kids from 4 different guys. I can tell you right now, more than likely, I would never do something like that. Number one, number two, and if I was to do something like that, I'm using condoms all day, and I'm clearing it. That's about as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna call you for one thing about the time midnight, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Hey, what's up? You up? Oh, I'm pulling up, and that's it. That's it. Y'all heard her. Y'all heard her from her voice. I don't have a problem getting a man. Of course you don't. You will never have a problem from getting a man. We're not arguing that as far as them having a baby mom. That's not what the hell we damn talking about. We know y'all can get them. You can be, matter of fact, you can get another 2, 3, 4, 5 baby daddies, if that. I won't be surprised. But is it from a valued man? I'm not gonna say high value man. Is it from a valued man, a competitive man, a man that's smart, a man that got his stuff together? 9 times out of 10, probably not. 9 times out of 10, probably not. Men that would settle down for her, either they don't make as much money as her. Number one, they probably don't make that much money, period. Or they're family men. They already got multiple kids from multiple different women. That's going to be the only way she's going to, like a Brady Bunch type of thing. If y'all have seen a Brady Bunch, like that. The woman had, I think, 3 or 4 kids, and then the man had like 3 or 4 kids, and then they got together like that. That's the only way I can think of or see something like this happening where it's going to be like a happy ending. That's the only way I can see it. Ladies, a man will never look at you and say, oh, I'm not going to get with you or hook up with you or sleep with you because you got kids or because you uneducated or because you overweight or because you broke or because you damn don't have a car or you still sleeping at home with your damn mom, dad, or grandma or whoever the hell it is. A man, bro, listen, I don't know if y'all notice nowadays, but a lot of these boys out here sleeping with different things. I'm gonna just say it like that. Different things. They into a lot of different things nowadays. So you having kids, a man was still not gonna bro. If he's like me, let me say that. If he's like me, I'm gonna look at you on some bro. I think I'll pass, or I'm just gonna hit you up on some. Hey, I'm trying to get this nut off and keep it moving. That's it. But as far as a serious relationship is concerned, I think, in my opinion, she's going to be single for a long time until she finds someone that has around the same amount of kids and baby mamas as she does. Or maybe she'll find some little young 19, 20-year-old that's stupid as hell, you know what I'm saying, that falls in love with her, and then she'll be able to trap him. But that still goes back to what I said earlier. It's not going to be the woman, the man that she wants. A valued man, a competitive man. It's not going to be that. Damn sure ain't going to be that.
Why does it matter how many baby dads a woman have?
Because it matters.
Why is that your concern? 9 times out of 10, she's been taking care of those children before you, and she'll take care of those children after you.
Good. You know what that's called being, ma'am? It's called being a goddamn adult. That's what it's called. It's called being a goddamn mother. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. This is what she's saying. Why is that your concern? Is this not my relationship too? I should be concerned about it. I should be concerned about whether you have kids, whether you owe a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. Whether you was born this way or that way, that's my concern. Because once you get in a relationship with me, everything needs to be out on the, not even when you get in a relationship, before we agree to be in a relationship, I need everything out on the table. Everything. Ain't no secrets, ain't no this, ain't no that. People tag me in videos all the time about, guys or even, sometimes even women dating a man or a woman, and it comes to find out they were transgender into something, into the opposite sex, and then they walking away from the relationship, and then they get called all these type of things, transphobic and all this, that, and the third. I mean, people they have a right to know. What do you mean that's not your concern? I have a right to know that. Once you agree, or once it starts getting into, once y'all start sitting down and having that talk to where, hey, yo, listen, this ain't no high and by type of thing. This is hey, yo, I can see you as my life partner, my wife or my husband, whatever. I see you as ABC 1, 2, 3. So we need to put everything on the table. That's it. She's talking about why is that your concern? It's not. It's, first of all, it's no one's concern. Number one, it's only a concern once you start building that type of bond or that type of relationship with someone. Then it becomes their concern. Then it becomes their problem. But don't try to deflect it, try to make it seem like, oh, me having 4 kids, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Why do we feel so compelled to judge? Why do we feel so compelled to judge? I don't think it's judgment per se. I don't think it's judgment, in my opinion. I don't think it's judgment. I think it's more so a preference. We prefer to date a woman that does not have kids. We prefer, and if she has kids, we prefer to have a woman that has maybe one child, maybe two. If you have more than one child, then hopefully it's from the same damn guy. Hopefully. What is wrong with that? I want to know if she has a son. I want to know, because I know the answer to this question. I want to know if she has a son, if her son brought home a chick that had 4 kids, 4 different guys, from 4 different baby daddies. I want to know what her response would be, because all of my homegirls that I argue this, that argues this with me, we have these type of conversations all the time. My homegirls that got kids, we have this type of arguments. And my homegirls that have sons, I ask them all the same question. If your son, ABC 1 2 3, brought home a girl that had as many baby daddies as you did, how would you feel about that? And they get hush mode. They get quiet. They can't. They like exactly. Because you know for a fact you will be looking at that girl like, man, you're not gonna be messing with my son. But this is their type of logic. This is their way of thinking. That's their way of thinking. They feel like, oh, okay, well, I can do this, that, and the third, but whatever. I've said this before. I got homegirls that got kids and tell me I refuse to date a man that got kids. And I'm like, why? Oh, because I don't want to deal with that baggage. What? This is how it is. But let's keep going. I'm trying to review every 5 to 10 seconds. I'm trying to stop her and just do a little dialogue. Situations happen. Oh, you just had 4 kids, 4 different guys? It just happened. So what? It just happened.
Things happen. Every time you lay down with a woman, there is a great chance you can create a child.
I wouldn't say it's a great chance, but yes, there is a chance. It's not a great chance, because if you use condoms, that basically eliminates 90% of that chance. If you use, I don't know what y'all be using. If y'all use spermicide, if she has an IUD, if she has the pregnancy patch, if she's on birth control pills, if she uses a Plan B, that same night or even that next day, the next morning pill or morning after pill, whatever they call it, that drastically drops the chances of you getting pregnant. So I wouldn't call that a great chance, like she said. Her issue is she's sleeping with multiple guys. She's sleeping with multiple guys and not using condoms. That's her issue. That's her issue. Let's keep going.
So trying to judge a woman based upon the amount of babies that she has is very immature, and it's child-minded.
Here comes shaming.
When he's 4 for 4.
There goes the shaming. There goes the shaming. So because we prefer not dating women with kids, we are child-minded. We should say childlike minded. We're immature. We're weak. Because men like me are stepping up and saying, hey, yo, listen, I'm not about to take care of you and your damn kids. That's not my responsibility. I was talking to someone on Facebook, not really talking, but she shared a picture. She shared a meme on Facebook, and she was saying, I should have saved the meme, damn. She shared a meme saying, if you date someone with kids, is that considered settling? And so she shared it saying, what are your thoughts? And so I said, yes, I think that is settling, because ABC 1 2 3, y'all know how I do. And so I commented under the meme that she shared, and I said, yes, it's considered settling. And she said, why? And I said, because it's settling, because at the end of the day, no matter what, your children will be an expense for me. It's not going to be an asset. I'm not going to be able to gain any type of money from me taking care of your kids. The only thing that's going to happen to me is me losing money. It's going to be an expense, always. It would never be a revenue. It would never be an asset. It would never be. It would never be none of that. And she's like, oh, I understand that, this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. She feels some type of way because she doesn't have kids. The girl I commented under, but she's messing with a guy that has a child or children. So she's like, oh well, my boyfriend has kids, so I don't think it's settling. I think it's the best thing. Da 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 da. See, it's that type of logic. When you're inside, you have that damn biased thinking. You have a biased way of thinking. Obviously, if I'm dating a woman with kids, I will feel completely different. I mean, that's just obvious. But when it comes to stuff like that, it's a biased way of thinking because she's already dating a man that have kids. That's why she said that. But let me hear her finish this, man. Let me hear her finish. We only got like 20 more seconds. I'm trying to go every 5 seconds and stop.
Child-minded, when he's 4 for 4, and that has never stopped me from getting a man.
And it will never stop you from getting a man. It will never stop you from getting a man. Ever. You can walk, ladies, you can walk around Walmart right now with 4 kids in your goddamn cart. Man still going, hey, red, hey, blue, hey, yellow, whatever shirt, whatever pants you got on, they gonna holler and try to get that game. Because it's literally like Kevin Samuel say, a lot of men that see women that have kids, they think one thing, she throwing ass. That's it. Let's keep going.
My oldest is in college. I got 2 in high school and 1 in kindergarten. I can do whatever I want, when I want, how I want, and then some.
Again, she's trying to talk herself into believing this. She's trying to talk herself into this. She should have stopped, number one. She should have stopped at 1, number one. She could have stopped at the second and the third child, who was both in high school. But then you recently had one that's in kindergarten. So that means, what 4, 5 years ago? You would think that you would have some type of common sense and not be, like she said, immature, and not be, like she said, childlike minded, and would have told that boy, hey, yo, listen, you're going to have to wrap it up. And if not, let me get a plan B. If not, let me get an abortion. If not, let me give my child up for damn adoption. To a family that can't have, there's a lot of families that can't have kids. There's men that had dead sperm, and there's women that have bad eggs and can't reproduce. There's a lot of families out there that's doing that. So you could have easily became a surrogate.
Stop trying to judge a woman because you're bitter.
Again, shaming, man. Typical shaming tactics. We're bitter. Fellas, this is typical, man. This is typical. Typical shaming tactics. Fellas, we are bitter. Number one, we're bitter. What should say? We're immature, and then we're childlike minded. Who would have thunk it? Who would have knew, man? Fellas, I need y'all to comment. Ladies too. I want both. I want ladies and men. I want y'all to comment down below. What are y'all thoughts on this, man? Like, I want y'all to talk to me. I legit want y'all to talk to me, man. This is crazy. What are y'all thoughts on this? And as far as what she said, what are your thoughts on dating someone that had 4 kids from 4 different, either men or women, whatever? What are your thoughts on dating people with kids, 4 kids from 4 different men, 4 different women? What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on dating people with kids, period? Would you date a man or a woman that had 4 kids from 4 different women or 4 kids from 4 different men? Like, talk to me. Let me know what's up. What are your thoughts on her? Do you agree with what she said? I agree with majority of stuff she said. A lot of stuff she said was facts. A lot of stuff she said was facts, but she was trying to play victim, trying to victim blame. Like that whole thing where she said, oh, y'all trying to make it seem like y'all not bounce from chick to chick to chick to chick. What does that have to do with anything? I can sleep with 100 women today, but if I don't get 100 of them pregnant, so what? Who cares? Same thing with women. I can look at a woman and be like, oh, she'll tell me, oh, I slept with 100 guys today. Hey, did you get pregnant? Oh, okay, cool. Bet, say less. I'm joking, y'all, obviously, but still, man, like it's bruh. Let me know what's up. Y'all comment that down below, man. Please, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol on the side so anytime I make an upload, the notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all hit that share. I look forward to reading all y'all comments, if any. So, until next time, y'all be safe out here, cuz.
finish line, I ran past it. So egotistic, so cocky, so conceited, cause I'm better than your average. I'm mad sick when I spit that shit. When I spit that flow, she gon' want to catch my drift. Soon as a nigga get some money, they try to spit on it. They ain't put it on this bottle, so they can't sip on this. Don't you try to boost me up, don't try to get on, bitch. Cause I'ma act like I don't know you, nigga, that's real shit. I'm from a place where